Yo, what is up, guys? Mr. Fubar Forever coming at you in my first Call of Duty Black Ops commentary. And if you saw the title of this video, it did say my first time getting caught booting. Now, let's just do a little background on booting. If you don't know what booting is it's when you either pay an elder to buy you alcohol or other things that you can't buy because of your age. Now, you might be thinking, yo, Fubar, how do you even do that? You're underage yourself. Well, see, I was living at my cousin's at the time, and she was above age, and so we kind of got this opportunity. I'll get into that later. I'm gonna start off right now on how it all came about. So, I was chilling in Metal's shop with a bunch of friends, and we were all talking about this big party happening, and then all of a sudden we realized, yo, we got no way of getting alcohol. And so we booted. Now, for the first time, we went to my friend's dad, who was super chill, and he did it for us. And we just gave him the money, and he did it. Well, that kind of sparked an idea in my head that maybe if I do that, I can charge a little extra fee and maybe make some profit off of doing this. Now, that was basically an ingenious idea, except for the fact I'm still underage. So, I had that plan in my head for about a couple weeks, and then my mom and I got in a huge fight over my YouTube. I was spending time in my YouTube videos when I first opened my channel, and she just flipped, and basically she said she didn't want me on the internet. Well, little does she know, I had an old channel with over 300 subscribers where they actually saw my face. This one, they're just hearing my voice. So we had a huge falling out, and I ended up going to live with my cousin, who at the time was 21. Now in Canada you only have to be 19, but I still think 21's pretty generic age. Pretty nice spray there, hey? Anyway, so continuing on with the story, living with her a few months in, I was back at school and there was another party. Now my friend's dad was out of town, we had no way of getting it. So, I went home, talked to my cousin, and she said she would do it for free. Now, of course, I'm not going to tell my friends my cousin's going to do it for free, so I went back to school bragging, oh yeah, I'll get you alcohol, but I'm going to charge you a $5 fee, just in case I get caught. There's something in it for me, I hope. Right, so, yeah, my first sale went pretty good. They gave me $40. And so every 20 I got a 5, so $40. So I made $10 out of that. And that was only one person, and they did it for about a week. So like they were telling all their friends. The following Monday, I had about 4 orders, and I'm talking about big orders. I was going home with like $360 in my pocket, and I was keeping, around 50 or 60. Now, I don't know necessarily the math on that one, but you can understand the proportion of what I was keeping and what I wasn't. So that immediately was a big shock, but it got way bigger. So once people started, this was my grade 8 and grade 9 friends. So once these people started trusting me, I started getting more and more orders. And it eventually spread to the older grades, like grade 10, grade 11. Next thing you know, I have like graduates coming to me asking me, and I was coming home almost $1,000 every 2 weeks. I was coming home with. Now, of course, that's not how much I'm making after the alcohol was bought and all that good stuff, but that's still quite a bit of profit on my end. See, we had some bumps in the road. My cousin ended up finding my money stash that I was saving up, and so she automatically needed a cut, and then my other cousin who was driving us around needed a cut, so I ended up losing a bunch of money and having to include them. And then something serious happened. My school has a rival school, WL, Calamita, we're rivals. Well, all of a sudden, my business, so to say, spread to WL. And by that time, I knew I could not keep up with this on a social level. I needed to take it different. So then I made a Facebook page, a Facebook account, and an email I'm not gonna say because I don't want to get any of these things. And so people started messaging me orders, and I'm talking about huge flipping orders, parties. I was getting known. I know I have majority of my friends today are from friends from when I got big, and now people started learning about my business. So yeah, business was going great. I was buying all the things I want, and nothing could be better until a rival came in. My best friend at the time, Justin, decided that he was going to try to do the exact same thing. And you gotta picture me. By now, I am living it. I have all these cool friends. I'm thinking I'm on top of the world. I am being a jerk to everyone because I was untouchable, so I thought. And so fights started out between my two friends and Justin over copying issues because all of a sudden Justin started, coming onto my territory, going to my friends and my people who have been with me for the last month and a half and going to them and asking them. I mean, of course he wasn't making as much as me, but he was making profit. I mean, he was charging about $10 per $10. So I mean, you wanted a $10 drink, you're paying 20 for it. The only reason he got away with it was because he was doing same day delivery. That was something I couldn't do. I didn't think I had to do. But apparently he got away with it, and he was getting some mad business. So later on in the week, I ended up getting a message on my email saying, if you don't stop, something bad's gonna happen. I obviously didn't think of nothing of it. I thought it was Justin. I thought he was fooling around, just, making threats, trying to get me out of the business. And by this time, I mean, everyone knew. My family knew. My parents were helping out now. All profit was getting registered, right? And keep in mind, this is technically illegal. I mean, I'm not doing it anymore because of certain reasons. But so I ended up getting a bunch more emails like that. And eventually, I confronted. Can he get the triple kill? No, I can't. Got the double. Anyway, I ended up confronting Justin, and it wasn't him, and that he received the same email. So by this time, I really didn't believe him. I really wanted just to beat his face, and I hated him at the time. And then I got a shocking visit from the RCMP, which are the Royal Mounted Canadian Police, a banging on my door. Now at this point, I know what's going on, and my parents are like, "What's going on?" playing it off, right? So long story short, the police ended up getting whiff of my business, and they ended up taking most of what I had in stock, like I stocked up on alcohol, and they didn't charge me or anything. They sentenced me to 100 and something hours of community service, and I had to go through all these programs and a bunch of boring shit. And to this day, my friend Justin is still doing this. I don't have the heart to turn him in. I sure as hell won't turn him in. But I am out of the game. I can no longer do that. I had to close my email, close my Facebook page. My friends are still my friends to this day. I mean, they still think I'm pretty cool. I mean, I still have a lot of the money from that adventure of the last orders. My credibility obviously gone. I have lots of friends, but anyway, guys, that's my first time and my last time booting and getting caught booting. I hope you like this commentary. I know it's kind of all over the place. It's my first one. This gameplay was submitted by Lucky Dan. Link will be in the description to his channel. He's a very nice guy. And yeah, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.